More police arriving at the scene of this massive tram jam, where dozens of double-decker trams have been backed up due to an accident, which we're about to go see. I think it's still in here. Past the dancing Filipino nannies. Hey guys. Hey, aloha Dave, how's it going? So what it looks like has happened is one of the city's double-decker trams, the iconic double-decker trams, spun out of control and off the tracks, blocking the road for all the other trams, causing a tram jam. It is about a little after 5 o'clock. So the Filipinos are all dancing, kind of crazily. We'd rather look at trams. I don't know if anyone's hurt. These trams have all been emptied of all their passengers. In central Hong Kong, just underneath the Bank of China. And I think right up here is where the tram went out of control. I don't know if they've cleared it off the tracks. No, they haven't. It's still there. Good. There it is. So going around the corner, that tram has gone out of control. Come off the tracks. I had to chat. And we gotta back up. Let me take a picture of that. Pretty amazing. Show chat. Sorry, I had the chat hidden there so I could take a couple screenshots. No, it's on a curve, on a downhill curve, and it must have just come off its line. And there it is. When did this happen? Just happened earlier today, just a bit ago. So let me go snap another picture of this sucker. That's the old Bank of China. I'm PenguinSix, by the way. I am in central Hong Kong underneath the Bank of China building, the large IMF building. Hey, there's Ying Ying. Good morning, Ying Ying. We are on the scene of something odd. How did I hear about it? I'm on a Facebook group of late-breaking events, and I was driving the kids to their math tutor. It's Sunday. They have a math tutor. And I saw all the trams backed up. I said, that's not normal. So I checked the Facebook group of urgent events, and sure enough, it came back with a hit that there was this tram accident. So now a big old crane has arrived to try to lift this thing off the tracks. Yep, you're in Hong Kong, and there's a tram jam. I don't think I've ever seen one go off the rails like this before. It's kind of cool. Maybe it's going too fast. Oh yeah, it's sun's going down here. So I'm gonna take a picture this way. Cool. So there are trams backed up all along. Hey guys, happy Easter. It is Easter Sunday here in Hong Kong. It's, I don't even know what time it is. 5:24. God, I gotta go pick up my kids in just a half hour. I live in Hong Kong. I don't know how it happened. Hong Kong's in China. But the backup goes all the way down here. You can see all the trams going down there. Let's see if I can get some of the Bank of China in there. There's the Bank of China. And there's the backup. TV crews filming all the trams. The trams cost about 25 cents to cross the island. They're used by thousands of people every day. Especially the aunties, the Filipino helpers. This is their primary mode of transportation across the city because it's so cheap. But they're stuck. They're flat out stuck. All these cars had to be emptied. There was simply no way to get by. That is a big building. It's not the biggest though. There's several buildings that are taller. I'm gonna turn my thing. Your uncle's on the tram too? It's only one track, so when the track is backed up, it's a mess. Sorry, I gotta take some pictures of this for my Instagram, PenguinSix. There's that beautiful sunlight that Ying Ying likes. They're gonna lift that tram up and reset it on the tracks, I imagine. Then they'll tow it or shove it with another tram back into the city. No, the people have been taken out of the trams and walked, and then they set up probably a bridge on the other side with trams on the other side going back in. Yeah, the artwork on the side of the trams, the advertisement boarding is just amazing. Yeah, thank God it isn't working. It is a Sunday here in Hong Kong. Yeah, the sun is setting at the end of the day here. Oh, the big crane has come out. The big claw. Who's in charge? The claw. So the claw is, they are like buses, yeah? They were designed to look like buses. The struck tram is right here. It spun out of control and fell off the tracks. There it is. Now the claw. The claw. He's going to pick it up. So they're lifting it up. Oh, that's a pretty strong thing. The claw. Oh, wow. There it goes. So they're actually moving it right now. I don't know whether they're going too fast. Too fast? Too fast? Was the tram going too fast?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
First time.
Maybe. First time driver, yeah. He was bored. Wheel looks dented. He was trying to drift. He was drifting a tram. The claw. Yeah. Perfect screenshot. Oh, I could flip over. That would be pretty insane. So I'm PenguinSix. You can follow me here on this by sliding left, slide up, tap my profile and follow. I take you around Hong Kong every day. It's a Sunday afternoon right now, and we're just watching them reset this tram on the tracks. I think they're going to get it on. But I wonder if it's got like squared off wheels now. Oh, ooh, in the track. In the groove. 1, 2, there's like 2 wheels in. Ying Ying, come and see the sunset again. Hong Kong is calling it. You know, the pollution makes it that really beautiful haze. Yeah, we had an Easter egg hunt in the house. Kids all came running around. I think it's back. Look at all the cop cars, all the motorcycles. It derailed about an hour ago. Oh, it's back on the tracks. Now the question is if it's damaged and it can actually function. It's pretty rare these things derail. I guess it did find your beat. Oh, now they got to put the big wire back on. See that big thing? That's the electric wire. Zzz. We have power. Power. Ding, ding. Yeah, if it had toppled over, it would have been pretty bad. I bet it was pretty freaking scary, spinning out of control like it did. So let's see if they got a... Now they're like, do you know how to drive this? I don't know. You know how to drive it? I don't know. I just know how to pick it up. All right. So, time to go back. All the fun is done. Excuse me. So we're under the Bank of China. I'm PenguinSix. I take you hiking around Hong Kong every day. So if you follow me, you get all sorts of weird stuff like this. My voice is loud because sometimes I pull the thing close to me, and sometimes I hold it far away. Weather is beautiful today. It's about 20 Celsius. That's like 70, high 60s, 70 degrees. It's like I got a hoodie on, but it's probably a little warm for a hoodie in the sun. Guten Morgen. The ground isn't wet. It's pretty dry. I think he was just going too fast. I think he saw some pretty girl and he was just like, hey, watch me drift this tram. I hiked a little this morning. My kid sister's in town, visiting from America. First day in the States, or first day in Hong Kong. So I took her for a little walk up on the peak. I'm from the U.S., yeah. But I lived here 6 years. This is my home. So this is one of the tram recovery vehicles with the big fires. Well, I guess we got a tram jam on this side. I imagine we must. Oh, yeah, we got a tram jam and a half on this side, too. Because these are the ones that couldn't go the other direction. So there's the other half of the tram jam in front of the HSBC building. It takes 7 years to become a permanent resident. It's not that difficult to get a visa, though. So the tram jam continues. Oh, we've got House of Cards on this one. This is the HSBC building next to Standard and Chartered. There's like a political rally going on for a Filipino vice presidential candidate over there. And all the Filipino nannies are out today. Hong Kong Macau Irish Festival. I didn't know we had an Irish festival. Didn't know it. Yeah. We'll be Instagramming the photos shortly, PenguinSix. I moved here for love. I met the right girl, married her, and followed her to Hong Kong. Why do we do anything, folks? Love. It is a mess. We've got trams backed up all the way to the Bank of China. So we're going to cut through this insanity. This is all the Filipino domestic workers on their day off. Today's Easter, so they've all got the day off. And they're all hanging out, just seeing their friends, taking selfies for their boyfriends, hanging out with this weird piece of art from a British artist that everybody in Hong Kong is kind of tired of. I think they're singing I Love Rock and Roll in like Filipino or something. Doesn't it sound like that? I told you it was. So this is a political rally for a Filipino vice presidential candidate named Boom Boom Marcos. Kid you not, Boom Boom Marcos. I have no idea who he is. That banging stuff. Oh, Bong Bong Marcos. Got the name wrong. Bong Bong Marcos. Hey, Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, they get to vote. This road is closed off to all vehicles on the weekends, so the Filipinos can come out and just sort of take it over. This is sort of where they hang out and have picnics and meet their friends. They work 6 days a week, and this Sunday is their day off. So my car is actually in a parking garage today. I drove. I'm not a really big NBA fan. Bong Bong. Now that's not Bong Bong. That's some other candidate. Miri. I guess that's his opponent. So there's all political things. I'm from Washington, D.C., but I grew up in Illinois. But Hong Kong is my home now. I've lived here about 6 years. Oh, you just missed the crash. Sorry. My sister is zonked out, passed out in bed because it's like 3 in the morning for her jet lag adjustment time. So we're going to have sushi. Well, a tram went too fast in the thing. If you look at my Instagram, PenguinSix, in about 5 minutes or so, I'm going to throw a bunch of photos up there. The Filipinos work here in Hong Kong as domestic helpers, nannies, maids, cooks, all sorts of things like that. And they live with their employers, and then they have Sunday off where they go and they see their friends and cousins and family and all that. Yeah. This is in central Hong Kong, right in the heart of the city on Davao Road and Pedder Street. It really is quite the heart of the city. That's Abercrombie and Fitch over there. I don't go over there because it smells really bad. It smells like a herd of potpourri animals were shot and killed and left to die, like dead potpourri. That's the Hong Kong Stock Exchange there. Cost of living is very expensive, probably more expensive than you're accustomed to, even if you live in New York or San Francisco or London. I spend about $7,500 US a month on rent. I spend about $14 for a gallon of milk, $8 for a gallon of gas. If I was offered, what, $10,000 what, a week? A month? 10,000 total? Yeah, right. So over here is the shipping service that ships stuff back to the Philippines. People bring these little bags. We call these Chinese grandma suitcases. And they stuff them full of everything they can find. And then these guys over here box them up and then ship them back to the Philippines, a flat rate, like $60. So they really stuff and fell. It's a zoo over here right now. Now this is where the Filipinos hang out, but there are also a lot of Indonesians, but they hang out at a different part. So the Filipinos hang out in this part of town, and the Indonesians hang out over in Causeway Bay. $10,000 bonus every year. Yeah, whatever. My rent's $7,500 US a month, so $10,000 doesn't really. Look at this one. I'm Guy. Excuse me. Lots of people out tonight, aren't there? There are so many beautiful women in Hong Kong that your brain would fall off here trying to look at them all. You just have to give up, really. The domestic servants, so they live with the employers. They don't live independently because they don't want any more pressure on the housing market than there is already. Hey, Red Sailor J is here, guys. Red Sailor J is another scoper from Hong Kong. You guys want to follow him? Wife works in finance. Why start? My name is PenguinSix. But you can also call me Andrew. No, they get about $500 US a month. $500 US a month. And they work 6 days a week. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, etc. But $500 a month is more than they could make with a university education just starting out in the Philippines. The starting salary in the Philippines is pretty low. So a lot of them, don't have exactly university degrees. They come here. No, it's not a lot of money, is it? And most of that money goes straight home. They spend very little of it here, maybe an occasional McDonald's or something like that. They send their money home. In fact, my old helper, who worked here 20 years in Hong Kong, was a big fan of Harry Potter. But then she just sort of mentioned to us once that she had never seen one of the Harry Potter movies in a theater. And I said, well, why not? She says, well, I've never actually seen any movie in a theater in Hong Kong. I'm like, you've lived here 20 years and you haven't seen a movie in a theater. She's like, oh, they're expensive. So I was like, all right. So when the new Harry Potter came out, we bought her and about 5 of her friends some passes to go see the movie and get some popcorn and all that. Oh, they giggled and screamed throughout the whole movie like a bunch of kids. But they liked it. They had fun. It was a funny little Christmas gift. But they would never spend that money on their own. We had to actually go out and buy the tickets for them. I'm going to go pick up my kids. My kids have a math tutor today. Today's Sunday, and it's math day. So Saturday is piano and soccer. Sunday is soccer, a private tutor in the morning with soccer, and then a math tutor in the evening. Yeah, it's just how it is here in Hong Kong. Everybody has private tutors. Yeah. I have an iPhone 6s, but you have to understand here in Hong Kong, I'm never more than about 500 meters from a cell tower because all the buildings are so close. So my signal, like when you're in the United States, you're 5 miles from a tower. I'm 500 yards at most. So I tell you what, who wants to see a race car? They just put up an Audi R8 race car in this building as a display for Audi. I'm going to take you over to that, and then I'm going to go get my kids. This is the IFC shopping mall. It's a very high-end shopping mall, catering mainly to mainland tourists who are trying to just get rid of their money. This is one of the highest volume Apple stores in the world here, selling more product. They do celebrate Easter. In fact, tomorrow is a holiday. Good Friday was a holiday, and tomorrow is a holiday. We had an Easter egg hunt at my house today. It's a very high-end mall. This is where I spoke about 2 weeks ago on periscoping and live video. Uh, 1010 I think is what most people regard as the best CSL. But I use SmartTone. I like SmartTone. It's a pretty good signal where I live. Yeah, CSL is more for business people. It's more expensive, but they say it's a better reliable service. But I haven't really seen it unreliable enough. Ooh, I like the Peak. I read apps occasionally at home. I write apps using legal consulting. Most of the time I'm just a dad. Just a dad. So we're going to go take you over here and see this car. I think Jonathan J.K. catched it on his catch page. Jonathan J.K., another periscoper from Hong Kong. I'm still suffering the effects of Red Sailor's little cake yesterday, which was covered in sugar. Still really good. Oh, thanks for the follow. We do this sort of thing every day. We go up to the Peak most mornings. And now we're in Central at the thing. Hey, how's it going? There's Jonathan J.K. Oh, yeah. And this is the Audi R8. I don't know if you saw Jonathan J.K., but there's been an accident at Central. It's pretty cool looking. This is an Audi R8 V10 race car decked out, Audi Hong Kong, probably for the Macau Grand Prix, which is coming up. It's coming up in about 6 months, I guess. So I gather they're going to be racing this on the circuit out here. It is pretty pimped. And then there's a basic regular Audi R8. Yeah. Phoenix Racing Asia. Looks pretty cool. Anyway, so I'm going to leave you with a view of this, and then I'm going to go find my kids. I'll be Instagramming on PenguinSix some of the footage from the wreck. So if you want to go see that, that's going to be on my Instagram, PenguinSix. But for right now, I'm going to sign off. Been nice talking to you. I hope you followed me. If not, hey, I'll see you next time. Talk to you later.